Right. When you dating people, you ain't giving them your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit. You dating. You going to
Yes,
the
you
movies.
are.
No, you not.
Okay, go ahead. I
You
want to hear
going to
this.
the
Go ahead.
movies, you going out to eat, you going to, you know what I'm saying, a lounge, you going for a walk on the park. Like you just cooling and chilling. What type of dating y'all doing? What you
Are
talking
you
about?
are you
No, what you talking
are you
about is
guys
the
holding
dating.
hands? Are you guys hugging? Are
No,
you guys
hell no.
liars? Oh
Edit,
my god.
edit,
Y'all capping.
edit the
You guys are capping.
Our first question of the day is going to be. Now we're gonna go with this.
Lord
You
Jesus.
you should date as much as you can before settling down.
Hey, headlines.
I'm gonna start with Christopher J.
You should date. Wow. I'm going to strongly disagree.
You're gonna strongly disagree.
That is correct.
Okay, Robbie.
You might as well put me on the other side of the pole. I strongly agree.
Okay, Tawana.
strongly agree.
Strongly
Mm,
agree.
Strongly, yes.
All right,
strongly.
and I'm going to strongly agree too. So, Chris,
Ooh.
you
We
gonna
Y'all
have,
go
hot
first.
body.
Y'all go first. I can't wait.
you you're gonna have to fight back. This is the way that the panel played out. We have when it's 3-on-1, we gonna have you fight back. Okay.
Get him up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up. Fight back, nigga. Fight back, nigga. Fight back. Fight back.
All right. So who wants to start on our side? Tawana, you want to start?
I mean, yeah, like it's just to me common sense that you should be exploring your options, learning people, learning how to vet people, and that only comes with experience and dating, and getting to know people. And that is essentially what going on a date is. You're getting to know people, you're meeting people in person. And I don't think that you should rush into marriage or rush into settling down until you have had enough experience where you're firmly set in what you want, where you want to be. And so it's just, to me, it just makes sense. Like I don't understand if you do it the opposite way.
All right, Robbie. While I'm creating this poll, would you like to answer?
Sure. And you guys make sure you click in on the polls on all of our channels, okay? We want to hear your voice too. First of all, if you find the one that you want to settle down with, you're not going to date nobody else. Why should you settle? You should taste all the snacks at the buffet. Now, I didn't say you should sleep with everybody, but you should sample all the courses. You're not going to know which one you like for real, until you know what you don't like. Taste and see. Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. All
I
right.
said
So
it.
I'm gonna finish it off for the strongly agree side. Yes, you should explore your options as much as possible. The problem is that a lot of times people have not, and you don't find the mate, and then you end up growing with somebody who you really are not attracted to, and you haven't really expressed yourself, or even learning how to date. You gotta learn how to date. You gotta learn how to disagree, have arguments, learning how to walk away from situations, learning how to stick together, learning all the nuances, and then when you figure out you found the right person, guess what? It makes it all sweeter because you went through all the struggle, you went through all the stuff, you've dated, you know what's out there, got it out your system. Now you're ready to roll off into the sunset. So I strongly agree. Chris?
Right down through the wire, even through the fire.
I'm sorry. Y'all ready?
You know what?
Boy!
So yeah, that sounded all beautiful and dandy. Here's why I strongly disagree with that, because you take a piece of you with you take a piece of every relationship with you, and you're going to, and when you finally get to the go past the fifth person, the 10th person, how many relationships do you have, did you acquire? How many of that is now a part of you? So now you got different spirits inside of you. Now, Robbie say you shouldn't sleep with everybody. Judging by the numbers, a lot of you guys sleep with everybody. So now you talk about bo- spiritual bonding or flesh bonding, whatever goofy word they want to come up in the next 5 years. With every time you talk to somebody, you're making yourself that much less valuable. You start to lose a piece of yourself in every relationship you go into. So when you finally settle down, what does this person have left to offer? A compromised version of what you used to be. So I strongly disagree. Don't be mad because I'm telling the truth, but I want to hear y'all rebuttals. I'm waiting.
Okay, so you don't think about actually like getting to the point of knowing yourself, knowing what you want, the little nuances of dating, everything before you actually commit to another person, because sometimes you, sometimes may not even know what you may necessarily want to do with a person. You know what I mean? You have to know yourself and what you like to do. And I think it's just important for you to get it out before. It doesn't necessarily mean having sex with multiple people, just dating.
But that essentially that's what it is. You're going through your whole family.
Oh my God.
No, that is not.
No.
Like
That's essentially what you're saying.
every man that I've went on a date with, I have not laid down with. And I mean, that's a large percentage of my dates didn't get none. They probably don't like that, but that's what happened. I'm sure they wanted. I'm sure that's their ultimate goal, but it wasn't necessarily what's gonna happen because honestly, you want to get to know other people. I just feel sorry.
But you don't have to go on a date to. You don't have to
mean,
go on a date to know other people. You could be very platonic and just have a sit down conversation and socialize with them. That's why it's always best to really
That's a date.
date within your friend group because you know who that person is. They know who you are. So you ain't got to. You could cut through all the red tapes and proceed to the next step.
yeah.
So you really don't need to be dating around because you, like I said, you're giving a piece of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. You're giving that to each person that you're going on a date with. And when you finally settle down with that one person you're supposed to be with, what do you have left to offer?
No, see, let's be clear on the definition of dates because apparently what you talking about is relationships. Okay, ain't nobody got time for another relationship. All right, so,
Relationship.
right. When you dating people, you ain't giving them your body, your mind, your soul, and your spirit. You dating. You go
Yes,
to
you
the movies.
are.
No, you not.
Okay, go ahead.
You going to the movies, you going out to eat, you going to, you know what I'm saying, a lounge, you going for a walk on the park. Like you just cooling and chilling. What type of dating y'all doing? What you
Are
talking
you
about? No,
are
what
you
you
guys
talking
are
about
you guys
is
holding hands? Are you guys hugging? Are
no,
you guys
hell
liars? Oh my God. You are capping. You guys are capping. When you meet your date, you either shake their hands or you might even hug them or might even give a little kiss on the cheek. That's still some form of physicality that you're giving to the person. Now let's get to the mental part because you got to get to know this person. And let's get to the emotional part because once they start saying the right things, you start to fall in love. Stop it. You are physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and financially, depending how much money you make, you're giving yourself to each relationship. When you get to the end of the rainbow, where your knight in shining armor is right there for you, what do you have to give to them because you gave it to everybody else?
No, which is equating dating. You're equating dating to relationships. Dating means let's get to know each other. Let's have
Then in that case, you don't need to go on no dates at all. Just keep it platonic.
No, you don't need to go on no dates at all. People need to go on dates.
Of course, I ain't going on no dates at all. What's wrong with you?
Hey y'all, so you didn't tell me that's the only person. So you met your wife and you was like, "Ooh, this is my forever queen. This is my la la loopsy," and you just was like, "Will you marry me?"
10 years later, yep. 10 years later, yep.
He black.
No, we're not talking about 10 years later.
10 years later, yep.
Hold on 1 second. Let Tawana get in, guys.
No. edit the poll. I've been trying to tell you that. It says strongly agree, strongly agree. They want it to be one should be strongly disagree. That's
The
why.
second one is strongly disagree until he fixes it. Let's put the second one strongly disagree.
Up.
Can you fix it? They both say strongly.
No,
agree.
I can't fix
I've been
it.
trying to tell you to fix this for like the last. I'm like, hey, shut up, y'all.
I can't fix it. I can't fix
All
it.
right, heads up, everybody. The first one is strongly agree. The fourth one is strongly disagree. We'll fix the poll the next time
So
around.
if you pick the fourth one, we know you strongly.
But nobody's gonna agree with you.
Down to the Robbie Privilege channel.
Hold up, let me find out you put strongly agree twice just to sway the gun. You's a dirty mother. You can't stand your ass.
34 points. That's all you get this time.
Oh,
Give me 4 points. Give me 4 points. I dare you. I dare you.
All
I'm gonna get ahead of two.
No.
I'm gonna get ahead of two. Where my aspirin at?
You being
Y'all out here
Thank
tripping,
you.
Y'all think dating is having
Thank
sex.
you.
Get out of
If
here.
That's what I'm saying. Chris J, you acting like you can't just date people to get to know them without tying your soul to every last person you talk to. Like if that's
But you don't
I'm
need
tied to my coworkers. I'm tied to people I just meet on the street. I'm tied to people on the bus. No, if you get to know somebody and you're in college, for instance, okay, I'm not about to settle down with the first dude that I meet. Okay, there was all types of different men when I went to college, all types of different experiences and opportunities and things like that. So you don't always just meet the love of your life the first time. And lucky to those people who do. Thank God for y'all.
Right,
but it don't always work out that way. And some people need experience in order to make the right decisions in life. And so being with one person for the rest of your life is not realistic. You see the stats, you see what happens. It just don't happen that way, unfortunately. And people who are virgins and meet, those relationships end badly. Why don't y'all do the research? Okay, people be regretting it. They be cheating. They be wishing they had other partners. They be doing all kinds of stuff. You have to be conscious of that. That's why I say this is an opportunity to get to know people, explore, find out what you really want. Get your heart broken a few times, and maybe
I don't think you need to go on a date to have all those questions answered. You could do that. You could do that.
A lot of people is out here spinning this narrative of settling. Stop teaching yourselves how to settle. Stop thinking because you a hoe and you need to get the drawers that every man is built the same. All men are not created equal in these great global states. The hell, every man don't want to put his penis everywhere. Some men are real selective on who get to ride the baloney pony. Y'all is out here just hoes. Like Jesus Christ, do better.
There's no such thing as male hoes, but anywho, you can.
No. Why do? Okay, let me. I think the problem is this. Much like how Chicago Rilla here says, who's out here encouraging their seed to date multiple people?
Thank you. That's all I'm saying.
We're not saying have sex with multiple people. We're saying get to know multiple people.
Did you have to go on a date to get to know somebody? You do. Yes or no? Do you have to go on a date to get to know somebody? I know Rob B. We ain't never been on no date. I have an idea who Tawana is. We ain't been out on no date. And E Black, you on your own. I ain't touching that. But again, you don't need to go on no date.
I'm not going on a date because you're my friend. But
thank you. That's all I'm saying. You can be platonic with somebody and get to know them and spare all the money you're gonna waste, the time you're gonna waste, the energy you're gonna waste. You could do that being friends.
No, you cannot, because if somebody is a friend, they a friend. That's why y'all get put in the friend zone and y'all don't never make it out of the friend zone. Now, if somebody is dating you, they gonna nobody want to be in the friend zone. Somebody dating you, they're gonna show you different attributes. You're gonna show them different attributes, but that still does not mean that you is entangled with them. You only become entangled when you start dropping drawers and busting cheeks and sweating all over everybody. That's when you entangle with them soul ties.
After you identify your strength, you identify your weaknesses, you identify the 3 traits that describe you, you then figure out the 3 traits that you want in a spouse. And then at least 3 traits. Then you can go play with the preferences. Then after that, you have to answer the following questions about your spouse: who, what, when, where, and how. Once you identify all of that, then there's really no need for all that extra stuff. You already know who you want as a wife or a husband, and then you just got to go find them. What social circles are they in? Are you guys are in the same one? You guys go to school together. You guys go to work together. You guys go to church together. You guys do community service together. The person that is right for you is right there in your friends group. You're just too blind to open your eyes and choose.
I'm sorry. We're equating. Hey, let's go meet at Starbucks for a cup of coffee with a lifelong commitment.
I did not. We did not get to. Oh, have fucking.
We are equating regular just dating.
Jesus.
I honestly don't think dating is that deep. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Like, I think that it is truly a tool used to vet people, to learn individuals, to explore, to have different options, to understand what options are, and not make a rash decision about who you're gonna spend the rest of your life with, because that's what I see settling down as. And I do not see it as a soul tie and all this commitment and you making all these energies. Nope. It's just okay, good. I get to see, what types of men I like or what men I don't like. Who do he open the door? What does he do naturally for me that makes me feel like I want to date this man further? It just doesn't make sense to me to actually put people in a box and tell them like, oh, you should only be with that first man that you have a physical encounter with, and then nobody else ever again in life. It's just like an unrealistic expectation. And I mean, I feel like a lot of times it's one-sided too. Like, you guys direct that specifically toward women and then expect women to not date any goddamn body else, but be with this first person that they were ever with, and mistakes they make. And that's why a lot of them get stuck with men and start having kids with these men and realize they don't want to be with them. That's crazy. Like, date, vet men, make sure, vet whoever you want to be with, make sure you explore your options, and make sure that you don't do anything to specifically tie yourself to this person for the rest of your life until that commitment is there. That's it. It's just that simple. You teach your kids not to do anything permanent until you made a decision. And that's what it is. I don't understand. I don't get it.
So y'all talking
Christopher
about
J. Hold on. We gotta
everybody getting a divorce. So if what y'all saying is working, why everybody getting a divorce? Then I just want to know real quick.
Because they
Hold
on, Christopher J. I got a question for you. Christopher J. I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. Do you think Lori Harvey, with her dating, do you think she's doing something right or wrong?
You're joking, right?
I'm just asking.
Obviously, she's doing something wrong. Obviously.
Okay. I give up.
All right. I'm keeping the same energy. I don't know what you was looking for.
Okay. Whatever. Keep the same energy.
All right.
Everybody so do whatever you want to do.
So I'm closing the poll right now. We had 8 votes. It was equally across the board. Basically, everybody agreed and disagreed. So, Christopher J, what you say? What you got on your chat?
I got the same poll in my chat. Out of 14 votes, 42 people disagree with this bullshit. They said you should date as much.
So they disagree. They disagree.
Where is this?
You should date as much as you can before settling down, and they disagree.
That's how I worded it. How I worded it on my channel was you should.
Oh, get the fuck! That's so bullshit.
All right.
Well, I don't want to see none of y'all dating nobody, and I want to see everybody married. By this time in 2025, everybody better be married.
Let me tell you, I just don't understand. I feel sorry for people, wives and husbands. If I'm the first person you ever marry and date, oh hell no, you're gonna drive me crazy. Get the hell away from me. I'm gonna be irritated.
Clingy.
Like, you don't know what you.
Well, you act like they ain't got no OGs that taught them how to move, how to be smooth.
I bet you they don't. Confused. They're gonna be nervous.
What we seeing on social media, hell no, they don't got no OGs teaching them shit.
I'm the OG. They need to come to me.
All right, y'all.
I date.
Okay. We done.
We ain't playing with these fools today. This is the fool.
So let's do another question. Let's see. Let me go through my stack.